Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but it's been a very busy time for me. I've been moving out from home. I was on vacation. I'm still stuck with my bachelor thesis. So yeah, it's a lot going on right now, but I was missing YouTube so much that I really wanted to make a YouTube video for you. And this time it's really cool because I included your recipes. So I've asked you on Instagram what your favorite breakfast recipes are, and these are the top 5 breakfast recipes that I've picked out. And I'm very excited to try, and let me know what you think. And if I included your recipe, please let me know. And yeah, I hope you're gonna try, and I hope you'll like this video. The first recipe that I had to try was a yogurt bowl because so many of you recommended yogurt bowls to me. So I chose this one from Diana GB05, and hers was a tiny bit more special than the other ones because you start by mixing cacao powder with vanilla protein. I didn't have vanilla protein, so I used chocolate protein with salt and water, and then you're just gonna mix it until everything is combined. Afterwards, you're gonna add some yogurt. I used normal skyr. She recommended Magerquark, but you could also use soy skyr. It also works. I think it should be a rather thick yogurt to make everything thick. And then you're just gonna mix it in. And after you combine the yogurt with the base, you should add some banana and some strawberries, but as it's autumn already, I didn't find any strawberries, and I also ran out of bananas, so I added raspberries instead. And this bowl is actually all about the toppings. So she recommended cornflakes, some puffy things, soy crispies, almond butter, cocoa nibs, cinnamon, salt, and blueberries. I didn't have everything at home, so I used granola, cinnamon, cocoa nibs, almond butter, blueberries, and yeah, I think that's it. And I have to say that I'm pretty amazed by this bowl. It looks absolutely delicious, and it was also smelling super delicious because of the rich cocoa smell. Oh, and I forgot the pinch of salt at the end, so I had to add this one. And as I said, I was really happy with the outcome. It was very delicious. And I also love that it's high in protein. It has healthy carbs, healthy fats from the almond butter, and all of the nuts from the granola, and also lots of fiber because we have so many fruits in there, the blueberries and also the raspberries. After I read this recipe from Lara03-Leoti, I was convinced that I will fall in love with the savory version. Not that I'm not a fan of a sweet breakfast, but I think the savory one with pesto, goat cheese and sprouts sounds just very amazing to me. So I started by blending a cooked beetroot and mixing it with flour and 1 egg. I think you could also make this vegan by just skipping on the egg and maybe add a flax egg. I think it should work with a flax egg. And yeah, then you just blend everything together, and here you can see my cute little waffle iron. It's also pink like my batter. Although I have to say that this isn't the best iron. I'm very sad that it didn't work out like I hoped it would, because the waffles didn't want to get out properly, so I was left with a scramble. And that's also what I did in the end. So I took everything and scrambled it in a pan. I made a big pancake, and it turned out to be like a beetroot Kaiserschmarrn. It's sad, but anyways, it worked. Yeah, that's it. It's a Kaiserschmarrn. I can't say anything else. I topped it with the pesto sauce, so I just mixed. I didn't take pure pesto. I added some yogurt and mixed it together with the pesto, so I have like a creamy sauce. And then I put some feta on top. It's feta out of sheep's milk and of goat's milk. So it's a mix, but you could also use vegan feta. And that's actually it. I didn't have sprouts, so I took Gartenkresse. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. So I can highly recommend trying these, adding beetroot to your pancake batter, to anything. And with the pesto cream and the goat's cheese, it was 10 out of 10. The next recipe is a recommendation of Timea Fiedler. She recommended to combine soy yogurt with flax seeds, chia seeds, and psyllium husk, and add some water to that mixture and mix. And then she adds some zest of an orange and vanilla. And I wasn't sure if she adds the toppings at the same time when she mixes everything, but I let everything soak overnight, and afterwards on the next day I added the toppings. So I didn't find any peaches, so I had a nectarine, and yeah, and then I added some maple syrup as well because I didn't have banana, and I think you need the banana for the sweetness of this whole pudding thing, so I went for maple syrup. Otherwise, I think it wouldn't be very sweet because I didn't take the sweetened soy yogurt. I had only unsweetened one. So I would highly recommend the maple syrup if you don't have any bananas at home. And here you can see me eating it. First of all, I thought the texture was weird because you have chia seeds, flax seeds, and the psyllium husk, and everything turns it to a very thick pudding. But it was actually not bad, so it's also very good for digestion. But afterwards, we had some cheesecake, and I wanted to share that with you because I went to the farmer's market and there was a cheesecake man, and he had extraordinary cheesecake, and then we had some cheesecake slices. But of course I finished my breakfast before eating cheesecake. The following recipe got me very excited because, sometimes it's just the simpler things in life that make you happy, and I think it was really the sandwich for me that made me very happy. It's a sandwich, an open-faced sandwich with mustard, smoked tofu, pickles, some bell pepper, cucumber, and salad. And I just get very excited about the mustard fact because I love mustard. So I just started by slicing up my tofu and adding the mustard to a toasted slice of bread. And then I just added all of my toppings. I realized that I didn't have any Spitzpaprika, I'm not sure how it's called in English, but it's like the thinner bell peppers that look like an icicle. But I just used normal bell pepper. Also, I didn't fit everything on top of my toast, so I just added the bell pepper and the pickles next to my toast, and I just tried to eat everything at once with one bite, so I get the full flavor experience. And I have to say, I really liked this one. It was so easy, and I think if you are running out of time and you want a savory breakfast, go for the sandwich. The final recipe is a rice pudding. I didn't have the real rice pudding that the girl who messaged me uses, because she uses the one from the children's department. Also, she uses neutral protein powder. I didn't have any at home, so I used my vanilla chai protein powder. Also, by this time I made this recipe, I had some vanilla protein powder again. I just didn't have it for the first recipe. You simply mix the rice flour with protein powder and cook it over medium-high heat, and it was done in I think 2 minutes or so it's a very fast breakfast. Just top it with anything you like. So the consistency was weird when you try it for the first time, But I have to say that I really liked it, and I think that was definitely not the last time I was eating this. So I hope you liked this video, because that is the final recipe for today. And if you did, please let me know in the comments, and also I would appreciate it very much if you give me a thumbs up. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.